keystone was not anywhere near it.
Nowhere near it.
It was.
Well, I think this one is tough because of the wording, because you either have keystone or the other thing that goes on top. Which
Keystone
I-
is a cap. Like,
Yeah,
if you're looking
yeah.
at a cap,
No, the spile goes
the
into this
keystone
thing.
is
Into the
in
top, yeah.
the front that
Spile's in the top.
But the spile
spout
gets
goes
inserted
into
into the plastic piece on the top, and I can't remember what that plastic piece is.
And,
I'm trying
and
to
the
go back
plastic
down there.
piece on top is
That's what I'm trying to remember. No.
No, I thought that was the bung on top. The spile went into the bung.
Shive. That's what it is.
Shive.
Yes, shive. So yeah, it's the key wording here is inserted into a cast through which it will be tapped. If you're putting the tap in, it's going into the keystone. That's what it is. So you can look up cast anatomy. I think with a little bit of searching, that there's some site that has a really nice kind of dissection of what the anatomy of a cast looks like and how it works.
I'll try to find one and post it on the drive for everyone.
Yep. So that I've not seen that graphic before, but that's exactly it.
What's the graphic look?
It basically just it's like a breakout of
I just
everything on there.
Googled keystone in the cast. That's under images.
Yep. Another one that most people got mostly correct, but it's an example of be as specific as possible, is question number 20. What is the best way to dry beer glasses and what item or equipment is required? Some people, pretty much everybody said air dry, which is correct, but some people left off the equipment, or they just said a rack, which they might count, but stainless steel wire rack. Wire rack is important because it allows air to channel through it, and stainless steel, so as it's getting moisture on it, it's less susceptible to rust, because you don't want to be putting your glasses on rusty shit. So I think most of the other ones are pretty self-explanatory. Really, don't get beat up by the number that you see on the page, because again, I was just crossing off anything that was remotely wrong, and a lot of this was draft focused, and that stuff is inherently difficult because it's not something that we talk about every day. So yeah, any other questions as far as some of the questions or answers on that part of the test? So now you'll have the privilege of, and for, let's see, Mario and Rigo, I'll run off a couple more copies for you guys, but we will do, let's call it the next.
You go to the next. It finishes to where Mike started on page 8.
I was gonna say, yeah, 4 through 8.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
You're not gonna like this. Neither am I. This is right. I do drafts now.
Well, we're doing that right now.
Yep.
Do it. And I have my own system. Well, I learned all that. This is the stuff. It was nice being hot for a week.
I will say too that you guys might want to do the beer style stuff on the next page, or come back to the glassware stuff, because you can kind of work your way through it, but I'd rather you guys go through the beer styles and try and knock those out than sit there and scratch your head about what glass and fucking filter is, and it's fewer points in the grand scheme of things.
You leave?
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
See you, Mike.
See you guys.
See
See you, bud. Godspeed.
Yeah.
You good, bud?
The set is.
Big.
Yes, this last two.
See, it's really nothing goes in the east.
So I think there is one glass that gets used twice.
There's a vessel. There's at least one.
Yes, there is.
At least one.
There is one that gets used twice on the glassware portion. And just a little tip for the glassware portion, it's easiest to think of it more so by the region from which each of these beers come, rather than the specific beer itself, if that makes sense. You know, certain regions are more apt to use certain types of glassware. That's pages 4 through 8. anybody not done with their infected beer samples? Making some.
seven answers for ESV.
They're all everything to you.
Or mild. Another A for we heavy, heavy we.
Don't let the trap take.
Stop twice if you got the same answer for me.
Long time between now and July. It is June, mostly July.
Adam, are you entertained by reading these?
Yeah, in some cases.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Frankly, I think the award for funniest answer goes to
Anderson York.
no, it's probably Rachel's answer for cask ale, where it's left to mature in the wild. And I thought that was hilarious. Free the casks. That's a good one, so.
That's really good.
Yes, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm snorting laughing over here. I wish.
No, you don't. What's this, a stiff back surgery?
Yeah, I think 5 back surgeries for $1 billion.
Oh, it's money, yeah, but
The women,
Any day.
you don't want to do
That's why he has
Gotta cut that off if we mess.
so much money. That's why he has back pain.
Yeah.
Getting his bird wet. Jesus.
Yes.
It's pointed towards us.
That.
Brooklyn Center. And is there anything else?
No, that's it.
So you know how awful I did next week. I have my blanket on this one.
Next week, guys, Amber Maris from Miller Coors is coming down from Milwaukee to talk to us about, I think it's quote-unquote normal beer flavors. So, you know, what beer is supposed to taste like. I don't know, maybe one other brewery in the world that can lay claim to can make a beer taste the same no matter where it's brewed in the world. But Miller Coors is better, so we'll go with them. So I'll see you all next week.